Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the Liebherr L580 by Kenny456 on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5. Here on the rock crawl map for this test and demonstration of this here unit. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Yes, that is hanging up in the air on the edge of the map. So there is something to be cautious about. However, let's have a look at it first. So at 17.8 megabytes, I think I said that, 17 slots on console. This is a very interesting, unique little and quite, well, I kind of really like it for a couple of reasons. Now, you're going to find out our vehicles and forestry machines. And here it is at the end. So this is, I do have the Platinum Expansion DLC installed because of the container handling that this one does. So there's the base game one. I thought it was a copy of this, but it seems like it's a new, yeah, well, at least a newer version, something we don't have in base game or in any DLC. So $280,000, so not too bad of a price to start off with. 317 horsepower, CVT transmission, 23 mile per hour top speed, 350 liters of fuel. Right, so let's get to the nitty gritty here. So the first configuration is the log grapple fixed. So fixed means it's not going to swing around or anything. If we go to dangle, we're going to show them both. As you can see here, dangle fixed, you have a hydraulic ram attached to it, and dangle there isn't anything, so you can, it's kind of like free swinging, I'm pretty sure. But and then we have the container grab option, which I'm sure, or yeah, which, well, you may or may not use or like, but there is the option. So basically two machines in one. So we'll leave it there. Wheel brands: BKT, Nokian, Trailberg, Continental, Vredestein, Midas, Michelin, BKT, Nokian. Yes. So the only one you have any options to change is the Continental, and we have a couple of options there, $2,000 for that. Head auto tilt, fixed heads only. So yes or no. So if you have yes, I'm pretty sure this, yes. So we're gonna experiment with both of these and see what they do. So we're gonna leave, well, yes or no. Yes is $500. Head tilt to the side, fixed heads only. So that yes or no. Again, we're going to try those two options, see what's the difference. I would probably leave those on yes. Indoor camera, auto rotation, that's a visual thing if you go in cab, I think. So we're going to test that out. Control type. Now here's where you can drastically change the how you use this or how it's controlled. Crane or front loader. So we have a crane as in operates, the controls are crane-like, and then front loader-like. And then we have color options. So let's take a look at the colors and then we'll get right into it. Main colors, we have a couple of custom colors. And then we have the Giants colors. $3,000 if you go with anything other than the gray or yellow. Main color 2, again, $1,500. There it is, yellow. Cab color, $1,500, and rim color, let's go with chrome, $5,000, or $300 if you go with Giants colors. So again, the gray, $0, chrome, $5,000, and then, well, let's make it pink for $300. Yeah, right. Okay, so oh, it has moved. It's doing some very strange things over there. Ignore that. So let's get our help window on and hop in. All right, start up. A nice proper horn. We have lots of light, plenty of light, as a matter of fact. Beacons, signals, reverse, all good. In cab, we have a fixed camera viewing the grapple, and then outside. So I have this is the base model, just bought it as is, whatever, without any changing any configurations. So we can change the control type. So pressing the triangle button, select tool, that means it'll swap between control group arm crane control type 2. So that means this front grapple piece will have the crane type operation. Right. So if you're used to working a crane and using crane controls, that is what you'll have. Press it again, and control group front blade. So it has a front, let's say it says it's a blade, but it's just well, that L1 and right stick up and down, we can move that. That's to push logs around and so forth. Use it to move things. Right. So that's it. Let's go. So let's go back into control group. L1 and right stick left and right. We have your tilt your head, and up and down we have the tilt the whole unit, like so. R1 and right stick left and right. We see tilting, and again up and down. L1 and R1, right stick left and right, and up and down. That's your grabbing and so forth. The left stick left and right, that is not anything to do with this grapple. Now, with the grapple attached, let's go over here and switch some of the options so that we can see what they do differently. So first thing we're going to do is log grapple dangle. And we'll kind of show you. Let's back up out of here a little bit. Right, so what does that mean? Well, as you can see, we don't have any... We do have control of it that way. Tilt. So it's still... Oh, I think what it is when you're lifting and lowering it, it just stays there, but it doesn't seem to be swinging much. So that's good. Right, I was afraid it was going to swing around like a pendulum and just be all crazy. But I think all it is that you can still move it. Interesting. All right, well that's the difference between that. All right, let's go back in there and change some of the other configurations and show what those do. Head auto tilt. That's it. I think that's to do with the container. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Indoor camera auto rotation. Now we have that on. I think that means, yeah, okay, so see when we're turning, we're pointing towards the crane. I think that's what it means. So okay, sorry, we're kind of trying out these things as we go. Oh dear, there's so many different. Okay, head auto tilt, no. So there's just a couple of things, couple of. Yes. So see the differences here? I'm turning left in cab and it's staring straight on instead of following the crane. Right? Right? Right. So that's the difference there. That's like the in-cab view. Control type, yeah. So that's basically the nitty gritty of the differences between those things. But yeah, so pretty standard log grab type thing there. Now, here's the one. Now I have this in wheel loader mode. So L1 and right stick up and down, left and right. Yes, so pretty much wheel loader controls, very intuitive. Your right stick kind of moves this stuff all around. Down is up. Actually, I have down is up and up is down. So that's your maximum height, as you can see there. R1 right stick left and right. We have tilt and forward and back tilt. R1 and right stick. That's pretty intuitive. L1 and R1 and right stick left and right. Rotate and up and down expands and contracts your width. Left and right. This is where the R1 and L1 left stick left and right shifts that whole thing left and right. So control front loader control type 1. If we press it again, we have the front blade, and there it is. So pretty simple stuff here. Now, right, how does it work? Well, I have two containers here. Well, I have had. He's working his way down. We have the lizard logistics. We have the lizard containers, so I'll show you what that is. So these will work with the standard containers by Hispano and 82 Studios. Basically, all the containers by Hispano will work with this. We also have it will also work with the containers from the Platinum Expansion DLC, which I will buy right now, actually. Let's get a 20-foot one, just a little itty-bitty baby one. It will work with all sizes. That's what I have over there. We'll show you how that works here. Here's the auto-load wood container with the Platinum Expansion. And here is a standard container from Hispano Modding. I will include the links to those in the description of this video. So, how does that work? How do you pick them up? Well, it's quite simple, actually. So, it's actually very just, if you can get lined up and scroll in. So, views are the same as we had the other one. I prefer this type of view. So let's get this down and tilted, shifted, narrowed, shifted a little bit over here as we call forward. We should be seeing there we go. So once you've lined it up, you've got to get it quite close. So you see how those pins line up to the corners there, and the pins line up to the corners there. Press X and it locks in. And now we got to make sure you highlight your vehicle so you can maneuver and turn your vehicle. So there we have it. Now, I would say caution is necessary when handling these containers with this, and I'll show you why in a moment. Now, that's quite a large container. It's quite heavy, so be careful moving it around. But of course, highlight the container again. There we go. Make sure it's lit up. Top left corner there. See the tractor's lit up. And now the container. Press X to release it, and there it goes. Now, what about the other containers, or well, the Platinum Expansion containers? Now, they don't actually connect the same way. However, not to worry. Let's go over here and line this up. So we're going to have to adjust the, well, that one. There we go. Adjust the width to the smallest size. Lower it down. And even though it looks like there's like connectors and stuff like that, let's see, let's get this lined up here again. Back it up a little bit. Sorry about this. I'm not all that skilled with this. So as you can see, we're not getting the connect, auto connect. That's no problem. R1 and press down on your R3 and we have straps. And so there you go. You can move it around with straps. You don't have to be, as a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be all that precise. And as you can see, it still works. Now, I would say a lot of caution is needed because I'm going to attempt to see, I'm going to try to see what I did last time that resulted in this catastrophic failure that I had. And, oh, there we go. Don't do that. Right, so, oh, here, he's back here. Now he's out of the map. Now that's pretty, oh, I'm out of the map now. Oh dear. So, there he is up there in the sky. Extreme caution is recommended. Do not, yeah, don't do that. Just don't do that. Yes, so comparisons. Let's do a couple of quick comparisons here. I have a couple of other. So this is the one we have, $280,000 plus, you know, little extras. We have the Liebherr FS22, which is also a container mover, $340,000, and then the Lizard Crane SMV by Hispano, which is quite a bit more money. At $521,000, but it will also move both with the DLC Platinum container adapter. You can use this one too, but this is a nice alternative if you're looking for something maybe a little bit more maneuverable than the big crane, or a little cheaper than the other one. Yeah, so there you go. Just be careful not to launch it into space. Yeah, I think it's got caught. Yeah, I got caught on the map edge. Interesting. Well, anyways, there you go. That's the Liebherr L580 by Kenny456 on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next time, bye for now.